do this for 8:30 tomorrow. Saan pasarán como el círculo? Oh, ganun. That's so cute. You should see him now. He just doesn't post the pictures. He's got dreadlocks. And then after she got my say, pinga belamin. Oh, it's the same thing with rich kids, eh? Rich kids.
Okay, guys, sorry, we were just sorting out the reopening of elections question, because we almost have an answer for it, so just bear with me for a moment.
Oh yeah. Oh, can you sort out the thing, the program? I'm trying to get rid of the program.
Lleva a Argentina activity from IPSF. Yeah, you can.
You can?
Yeah.
Okay, so can the scrutineer please take the vote to IPSF, okay? Wait. Okay. Okay, so we're moving forward. We have the election of the IPSF chairperson of Synthetic Change. We received one nomination for Petra Orlic from CPSA Croatia, and I would like to welcome Petra to the stage to provide motivation for her application.
Can you hear me now? Dear executive, dear delegates, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Petra Orlic, and I'm really excited that I can provide you motivation for my election for the chairperson of Student Exchange. I will start with my experience because that is my greatest strength. I've been personally doing my student exchanges in 2014 in Indonesia, and after that I decided to be more involved in SAP, and I was elected 2 years in a row for the student exchange officer for the CPSA Croatia. This mandate, I had also opportunity to be part of student exchange committee, and I can say that we did a great job, and I think that I would like to follow what Ms. Bianca has already started this year, so I would not focus so much on the documentation because that was already done. I would rather go to focus on the database because it has to be updated to be user-friendly. Besides that, I would like to improve the communication between SEOs and SEC, and also SEOs and students, because it's really important for the progress and development of the program. Also, I've seen from my experience that the handover in some countries is really bad done. So I would like to make some guidelines for the presentation that would ease the period of the handover for the new SEOs and make a training for the new SEO, what is actually being SEO and how to work on it. Also, I think that it is really important that all the SEOs are that they know the set regulations. So I'll make sure that all of them can read them and be aware of what actually set regulations are. Because I've seen from experience that we don't follow some of the regulations, and we should do that because they exist because of that. And if you have any further questions, please ask me. I'm open to all your questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Petra. So I would like to open the floor for discussion. I have IPSF Portugal, followed by IPS 11.
First of all, thank you for your presentation. My question is, regarding to second team, if you have many applicants, but few of them good quality, would you rather work with more people or with less people with quality?
So I would say that I would rather work with less people that are responsive and they do their job than to work with many people that are unresponsive, because at the end it is the same, because you're actually working with those people that are responsive. I had an idea about SEC. I would like to make them into subcommittees so they can know and focus on one thing, not to focus everybody to everything. And this kind of work is going to be better.
Thank you. Okay, IPS 11 on withdrawal. So I have IPS Portugal, followed by Banff Nigeria.
Look at this cable, it's not off cable.
Julian.
It's video.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You have another one.
I have this one.
You have a question
Oh yeah, I have.
about the consequences for unresponsive SEOs. Do you have any idea about
Yeah, I
that?
have it right back.
Okay, so as we have seen the standard, as SEO, I've had some SEO that were so responsive. I think that we can invest in the reports and to be in more contact with SEC bodies. If they are not contact with SEC bodies like for 2 weeks, then I would contact their CP and president and ask what is going on behind and why that SEO is not responsive. So follow actually the regulations that already exist. If not, I would ask the association to try to find a new person that is more available and responsive.
Technical from Anne France.
Open la France. I just received a message that someone was talking to the micro. I just received a message that someone was talking just next to the micro of the line. So please, thank you.
Okay, so we have Banff Nigeria, followed by Campus Netherlands.
I think we pass Nigeria. Okay, as the SAP chairperson, how do you plan to incorporate SAP into regions or country where it is not really effective or vibrant?
Okay, first of all, I want at the beginning of my mandate to read all the annual reports and see the feedback from SEOs from that countries, because in the report there is about promotion, about the development, and about feedback how they think they can do that. So my personal opinion is that we should insist on a promotion that is first through maybe Facebook or the SEM database, and after that provide some cultural awareness guidelines like updated one, so people will be aware of what they should expect and why they should go there. So I think that it can be done very well.
Thank you. Can you please read another one followed by IPSF Sudan?
Angela, can you speak Netherlands? In your application, you state a lot of things you want to improve on. My question is, what do you think is most important to do first? So, where are you?
Okay. The most important thing would be to do, to work on the database because it's user friendly, unfortunately. But I can't focus on that because I have to work with media and publications and the treasurer as well because of the money issue. And the second thing I will focus is the good handover and unresponsiveness.
Okay. IPSF Sudan followed by
Green, IPSF Sudan. My question was about the database. So it's still unupdated and we have a lot of issues with it. So I was going to ask about your plan to fix this.
Okay, so I'm really aware of the database because as I'm in SEO for 2 years, for my students, I was following all the associations and see what the information were so I can actually follow and give the information to my students. Because of that, I think I kind of know which association has updated
There's no audio from that.
So maybe I will insist to be updated. According to the regulations, you have to update your database at the beginning of the year and at the first week after you get your mandate.
Since morning.
So I would stick
No,
to
but we were listening to the thing.
Portugal followed by IPSF.
Okay, maybe now.
What do you think is missing to SEP program to achieve another level of professionalism?
Sorry, can you repeat? Okay, a good question, thank you. Actually, so I think that the practice in student exchange program needs to be kind of the same quality. According to the annual report and evaluation that students will send to the database, I will try to read as much as possible to see how students are actually satisfied with the practice. And if there is no satisfaction, I will try to contact SEO to make kind of guidelines for both what students should expect and how the practice should be.
Connecting that doesn't need the microphone to the computer.
Okay, thank you. I have Kim Pisuk, the Netherlands.
In Netherlands. This year, we in the Netherlands during the experience, we worked together with IPSF, the International Medical Association, and our students, our incomings went to their weekend, and their incomings went to our experience. About working together with IPSF.
Okay, I've been following the emails that were asked about the collaboration between medical students and pharmacists. And I should say that in Croatia we are doing that already. I'm in contact with their SEO person that is kind of work student exchange. And I think that it's possible to do it on the international level, to contact like the person that is in charge of it and to try to implement it, because then you will have more students that they can exchange knowledge, and I think that's a good idea.
I have Portugal.
Portugal. Do you think that is manageable to have a workshop presentation for every single SEO?
What kind of presentation? Can you please repeat?
Portugal. Do you think it is manageable to have every single presentation or an introduction to a sub-program to every single SEO.
I think it's possible because there are 10 people in Student Exchange Committee and myself. I think that in some period there are more SEOs that are getting into the SEO program, like SEOs, and they can join the meeting together and we can answer their questions in the same time. So I don't think that there will be so many meetings, and even though we have a lot of SEO meetings, so
Okay, IPSF.
For the social media that's used in the program, we use like a database, which now it's not doing at all the database, we're updating it, and Facebook we need. Do you have any plan to expand beyond these with the social media?
okay, so we have been discussed among SEC this year to make a SEC Facebook page, but in conclusion was that we shouldn't do that because we already for IPSF have too many pages, so the content will expand and it will like spread to different sites, and I'm not sure that students can follow.
Okay, 8 minutes are up. There are no further comments or questions, so I would like to know if you feel comfortable to move to close discussion. I would like to ask for applauses for Petra. And we will now move to close discussion. So same drill as before, close the laptops, turn the live stream off. Don't use the cell phones.